Hello everybody and welcome back to Mutti Plays Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap. Today we are taking care of a few kinstone fusions so that we can lower the number down to 12. And this part took a bit to submit today because between clips I sometimes had to grind in this end. Weird phrase. I'm not sure if it even could be called grinding, but I had to get the cheap room so many times just to be able to get enough of the green kinstones, because it's always the fucking green ones. And there's a specific shape that is my bane as well. Let's see, not this one, but the next one that I fuse, that with the snot-nosed kid. That shape is the bane of my existence in this game. But by the time I finish this part, I am well equipped enough, at least with my kinstone supply, that since there's only 12 fusions left, the number I have should be just dandy to cover all the loose ends that I need. And we will be down to 56 fusions. Not fusions, figurines. Stupid F. And while I was recording this part, I noticed that there was a heart piece in a place that I knew you could not access until after the credits. So, at most, before I enter the final dungeon, I will have 19, possibly 18 if I just grow really frustrated with finding the kinstone fusion that I'm looking for. But so because of that, I will be saving the last 4 heart pieces for after the final dungeon. And let's see. And something that just utterly broke my sanity. Okay, sometimes I went to a guy to fuse kinstones with him, but I didn't have the piece he needed. So, I waited until later, and then he doesn't want to fuse kinstones with me anymore. Now, I have no idea just what the hell determines who fuses what kinstones with you, but God, is it frustrating. Please let it be over by tomorrow, by the end of tomorrow. I do not want to have to spend more than another part finding all the people that I need to fuse kinstones with. Like, I know there's one that I can't get to until after the credits, but please, there's only 12 left. Don't torture me, game. Don't torture me. Please. But Once we get done with the Keenstone fusions, I am going to be very, very happy because, while the figurines may take a while to actually insert the mysterious shells and then pull the lever and lather, rinse, repeat, at least there is a way to get to him, well, get more shells that could be accessed through simple grinding with the Keenstone fusions. You just have to talk to everybody over and over and over and over again until you get enough people wanting to fuse. Oh my gosh. If I am driven insane enough by actually having to finish the Keenstone fusions before the final dungeon, I may just skip straight to it, at least after collecting the treasures and stuff that... Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, that guy might have it! Oh, thank goodness for post. Now I can... let's see, not... Reno... Hermit. And I think he has 2 fusions. I don't remember if I showed them to you guys, but, I wrote it down, so I shouldn't forget next turn. Whatever. Oh my gosh, these Keenstone fusions drive me insane. But, anyways, if I'm being driven insane by just trying to find people to fuse with, tomorrow, I will probably just, go and collect all the treasures and stuff that you get from the Keenstone fusions and just, save the rest of them for later so that I don't drive myself insane by going a whole week without progressing through plot. Not to say that the little bitty bits of a game aren't can't be enjoyable, but I tend to prefer a game for a plot. Like, I would prefer a game... Well, wait, no. Never mind. But, one reason I'm shining a bit more towards, the Zelda franchise than the Pokemon franchise, even though the Pokemon franchise got there first. With the Zelda franchise, each game has its own story, and playing through the game is like reading the book of that story over and over again. And the little things you do between the actual plot bits are the day-to-day things that a normal author probably wouldn't write about. But with the Pokemon franchise, I do admit that Generation 5 is really shining out as a star example of just what I love Gen 5 the best, but I do admit that at least with how my lifestyle is, I tend to power through games quickly, and I don't know, the general lack of non-collectible stuff to do in a Pokemon game after the credits. It just kinda makes it a bit boring for me. So, like, I power through a game quickly, and then I am left with the no plot post-credits section. And this is a guy that pisses me off. Because while I was grinding for the green pieces, I noticed him suddenly having a kinstone fusion bubble. But I decided to leave him because I just wanted to grind. But then I come back to him and he didn't want to fuse with me. And then he fuses there, and I hate that guy's guts. I hate it. Oh my gosh. Please let it be over tomorrow. Please. But, one thing that really shines me to Pokemon Conquest, even though you're, with the second story, you're basically doing the same thing as the first story, it's got me more mentally occupied, I suppose. And, if anything, I'm just growing bored with, how long it's taking to progress through the final story, because right now the enemy is way stronger than any of my teams, but he can only hold one territory at a time to him, because while he does have the capability to outpower me, keeping all his forces in one castle, if he makes the effort to take one of my territories, that splits up his power, and so I can just take one of the territories back. But, oh my gosh, I am so sorry for going on Pokemon and Zelda game. I should. Alright, there is one Kinstone fusion that I am particularly looking forward to. And I have to fuse with a Minish in order to get it to activate. At least, that's from my experiences. Oh, maybe I should check out the library, Minish. See if they got fusions. Time to write that down. Library. Minish. I'm probably going to be spending a lot of next part in town. And, oh, the part's, finishing up, Alright, as I said, we are down to 12 Kinstone fusions. We need about 56 figurines, and we need one heart container, 5 heart pieces, and then we will be complete. I will see you next time!